Sound. Hello. So, I'm new to this. My name's Paul, or Brucey Lad, 2. It's just because apparently Brucey Lad was taken. Yeah, just go for a walkthrough. Let's go. Well, so let's go. I need to fucking sort some shit out still. I do apologise for this. Sound. Hello. Nice one. I already sorted all that out, so have to continue. Taking that off because I was doing it mending already. It's been a while since I've actually played like a Harry Potter game in any way, shape or form. I think the last one I played was on the GameCube and that was Chamber of Secrets. I remember getting on Xbox the Goblet of Fire one, but I never played that. I was just remember watching my brother play it and I was like, that's not for me. Wasn't that I didn't like Harry Potter? Yeah, I fucking loved Harry Potter, but it just seemed too complicated for my young mind. Right, here we go. Who do I? Similar hair. Close enough. That's more like it. Yeah, go with that. I don't have that many freckles though. Vicious. Go with that. Cats in the background ruining a fucking scratching post. What kind of eyes do you want? Eyebrows, not eyes. I go with close enough. I'm a colour. I colour. That one. That's me.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Chad. Wicked. I don't know that's how you spell it, but that's how I spell it. Gonna go. Can you read? can be a witch. So that's how you've sold it, J.K. Rowling.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
I might be a nerd, but leave me alone.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your
No.
finding us.
I've
You're all
operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Very loud in my headphones, you know that much, Jesus. How's it sound now, mate?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well,
Hello.
You couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's
didn't
also
do
a
that.
remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
So, cheers, mate.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could
To be fair,
respond,
we
I
got it on discount from, I think it was
received this.
G2A.
It was the last thing
It gave
she
us a code
sent
for it.
me,
I
Eleazar.
mean, it only knocked like a tenner
came
off,
to me
probably not
via
even
her
that,
owl.
but still.
But with
savings.
no correspondence, I can only assume
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
We do. Hang on!
Yeah, alright, Chelsea. Just wanted to play it. I do apologise.
The key! Give me your hand!
Squiggle.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take
You're
this.
about dead, mate.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Indeed.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would,
Excuse me.
but stay close.
And
We've
again.
no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Wadster.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Faded. I'd say that's quite
Mind your step.
laid out.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
Bosh.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems
guy
to
can
have been
jump.
lost
Wow.
to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Ugh.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Tricky shit.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Bro, get out my way.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
I was supposed to hold it.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one-work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Assassin's Creed, that shit.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
Oh, I'm good with me wand. Anything? A chest. 38 pence. Have it.
Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Awesome.
But what could it be blocking?
Gonna have a look around first. It's quite a big area, that. Bosh.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was
No
a
boots.
noted seer. Interesting.
Not now. Interesting. No, nothing. Quite good with the wand.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? I don't believe it.
Inside.
Hello?
Him. Humans.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where do we begin? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding
This is all cinematic. I need the toilet, bear with.
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
That looks like it'd be a cool bride. Bride.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Come on,
Vault
that'll look
number 12
amazing.
was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4
Alton
centuries
Towers
ago.
sort of shit out.
It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Just
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That
What a
was
bitch.
certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Yeah. Nearly.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
It's a door.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
We've gone all dark.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
The graphics on this game are mega.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
Glow.
That glow again, but on the floor.
Should have been scriptwriter. You made it a puddle.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
No.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
I don't think that was a good thing to do.
Look out!
Protego!
Oh my goodness.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo!
Protego!
Con
Yes, Dad.
Lumos.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Follow the strange lights.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Maybe I don't want to go this way.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Please, no more. Oh. Okay. I was doing that anyway. Oh, heavens.
Protego!
Oh.
Protego! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Protego!
No, I didn't want to be hit. Ah. It's never ending. Of course you'd stop. He's about to attack me. Now I've got to be on quick on my toes. Oh, there's a guy right behind me. I didn't press key, I pressed forward then. Please stop.
Protego!
No!
Revelio!
No! Please stop.
Stupefy!
Please, for God's sake, be the last one. That was quite a lot.
Lumos.
Show me where he is, boy. Show me where he is. Oh, they're going that way. It's like I knew. Oh, now you let out to sprint. And he still wears the professor like. Bosh. Professor.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know,
People.
but sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I
He
was
has
beginning
really
to think no
big
one was
arms.
ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, he's strong. I hope he's not a boss fight.
I know a way out. Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so
You're
powerful a
shitting my
goblin.
pants.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Can it
It
not?
seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Do I get an owl? I saw one on the trailer. Flying cabbage. Flying carriage. It flew off. Oh, I hope I have an owl. Be calling it Trevor. Trevor the Owl. I think it has a ring to it. Lord. Any day now. Now.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
I suppose.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment,
Think
I
that were
ask
a
that you
glitch
keep
then.
all that's happened this evening between
Something
you
that wasn't
and me.
supposed to
Of course,
happen.
sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Runes.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Say it with some oomph, mate.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
So I'm presuming relation of the Weasleys.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
My guy looks fed up.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain
Oh, that looks like he's got a lazy eye.
expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Can't complain. I've read somewhere that apparently
Better
this is based in...
be Gryffindor!
Whoa! Apparently based in like the 1800s or 1890s. So I've read.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Damn it.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done.
Ew.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
It's a
You're
tunnel.
welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Zooming out this door. I can't jump. Oh, I've just gone into other people's bedrooms.
Now, which way is the common room?
What on earth is that?
Must be different.
That new fifth year. They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfield, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I'm going to have a spot of tea.
Do I get some sniveling wizard telling me you frittered away half our fortune on the sweets trolley? Are you trying to bankrupt us? Put it on my mother's account, you say. Well, no more. I am cutting you off.
Wounded.
You'll like it, trust me. Is always spotless. Can't say the same for my housemates. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were raised by trolls.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read. Better than the library.
Gareth. Good old Gareth.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new fifth year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Go on,
Is it
Gareth.
true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit
Matilda.
suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth.
In a bit, Gareth.
Thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Nellie will do anything to
think
get
she
them out.
is anyway.
The professor could arrive any moment. Shame you weren't born with wings, Nellie. I'm sure you
I hope
use
the professor
them.
catches her this time.
Nellie!
Why is everyone
everyone so highly strung. It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat.
No.
Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally.
No.
Why is this not working? Ugh!
I love your spaces, but please don't jump
Oh,
up
hello
on the desk
there.
right now.
Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Thank you,
Pleasure
Cat.
to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly
Bye,
theatrical
Boots.
arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Cheers, mate.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room. You know it does help to meet people on the stone. You might learn that on the stone.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
I've got a book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Poof. Just like that.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Back in circ again.
This way.
Yes, boss.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Portrait of a buffalo. One of two.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Will do.
Lumos.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I'm walking. Can I pet the cat now? Yes, I can.
Ah, good timing.
Looks like
Perfect
my neighbour's cat.
opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Hello.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
Map. M on most games. Continue. That's the south wing. Okay. Flue flame. It'll be alright. You know you love her, but it's over, mate. Get stupefied. I've been remaining whole for just one. I mean, so far I'm enjoying the game, to be fair.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what
Keep that
Professor
out.
Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Sure.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Because I'm fucking great.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now,
Snitches
as
get
capable
stitches.
as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You shithouse.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
See, what do you mean by FPS? Because all I'm got going around in my head is first-person shooter. Fucking hurry up. Frames per second. I do not know. Ooh. I don't know, I've just set it to automatic. Just have a look then, it's on an automatic one on the graphics. Oh, I've got a long way to fucking go.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Oh, I'm supposed to go. Oops.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Everyone
I
get into
brought it
pairs
up and
and
it's
take
on
positions on opposite
automatic.
sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to
Tuning
use
type
as the blunt
automatic.
objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed
It
per
keeps
partnership, Miss
switching
Dale.
between like
Thank you.
40
Get into place now.
to 60. So 39 now, 38, 33. It's going down, it's going back up again. Oh shit, that one.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You
Yeah,
are a
'cause of
swift
basic.
learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
I still forget I'm new to this shit.
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai
What's
here.
VSync?
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
You're the game settings. Ah, you know. I suppose that's in the game settings. Oh, I remember what you're on about now. VSync, I remember. Yeah, I remember changing that with you. Because, again, no fucking clue.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this like splendid. Not to worry. Very good. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I didn't want a challenge.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! There we go.
I don't know what you're on about.
Accio.
Stay there. Stay there. Oh.
Be sharp.
Get away from it, love.
That is how it's done.
Oh no.
Brilliant. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Oh, that was an execution.
If I'd have known that, I'd have been using hers as a backboard completely.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
How are we doing that?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Yes!
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Go on.
Well
Oh.
done. Let us see this. Phew.
If I just aim.
Accio.
Very good. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thanks a lot. It's appreciated.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become
Most people
proficient
do.
with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yeah, because in the background he looks pierced.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Accio
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cheers, fella.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Been
You
here
wanted
all
to
day.
speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Well, thanks a lot.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Out my way. Fucking meow. Nearly broke the... My game's being weird. Why are you dropping so low? Thank you. So many stairs. Ugh. What are those things? I've never seen them in Harry Potter. One-eyed Willy.
Is that all you've got?
buzz! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
No.
you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very
Knowledge.
little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned
Superman
as an
landed.
unspeakable is the value
Superhero
of
landed.
simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just
Levioso.
learned, starting with something small.
Motherfucker. Swish and
Levioso!
just call me Hermione.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso!
Good. Well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This should be Protego! Levioso! Protego? Those things? Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a...
If only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso!
I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Thanks, mate. So smug.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
No, thank you.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Oh, where am I going next? Oh. I'd like my map, please. Thank you. Oh, damn. Oh, it's that. I thought there was something else loaded in there.
Revelio.
I know what I'm doing. Come here, kitty kitty. Wow. Alright, mate.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
What a deek.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
Absolutely.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, woman, keep your nose out.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you the first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Mint.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oof. Could you imagine being called that? Definitely had to be shortened to Theo. Theophilus. Let's continue. Hey, Ginge.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Just show me the fucking thing.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Poor Theo.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Just need...
Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Shitting. Let me out.
I trust the preliminary tasks work.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
shape's this one?
your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, bollocks. Yeah. No. Why F? Come on. Here we go. Got an itchy chest.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Come here, you.
Allegedly symbolized
Reparo.
heart. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
So it's horrified more than anything. Ah, she's seen someone jump. Shame. Anyway. Free running that. Well, I'd like to stop it. Through the big doors on your left. Go up the stairs. Take another left. Go round and roundabout.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted
Nice
at the moment.
pants.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
I don't
I
know.
hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the
Lumos.
mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
A girl in our dorm.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish lately.
Well, that's bad.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Not telling you. No, I can't do that to Paul.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up about it, love. Where's that paper? I've just seen it.
Accio.
Just need that again. Run. Do you know what's missing in this game? A power slide.
Accio.
Never mind. Alright,
Well,
Sebastian.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Indeed. That's a bone. I know my friends say, I know you love her, but it's over, mate. Grass. Let's go. Harry.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Frames.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would trust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
That
Speaking of detention,
watering
this
can's
trip to Hogsmeade
do
might
it
have saved me
bits.
from one.
That nearly knocked me out.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for
I
me.
want to claim.
As is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Oh, it's just a like. I thought there was something there. There wasn't.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Stewed fly. What on earth was that noise?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see. Places to go.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Just a knack for it. Am I supposed to say something about that, or...?
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
What are you getting on toes for?
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Ratio. Fucking guy can get on toes. Go on,
Mr. Moon.
Sebastian.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh, it's got a lower high street.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people.
Why do you
but
keep
there's
dropping?
just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Get well soon, God.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I know what I'm doing with maps. You don't need to show me. I need to go there. We'll go there first. Let me in.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Thanks, mate.
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Is it just me or does he have like the face of Joker? Alright, now where else do I need to go? Ollivanders. Where's that one? Go there first. Out my way, fucking move, cat. Flew.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Yeah, it's just quite expensive. Right, we'll go Ollivanders now. Get me a bloody one. Unless I go. Ollivanders. Merlin.
Blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand-makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
Who's measuring?
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Ooh, a lovely sleek design with rings on.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Quite like that one.
Curious indeed.
I'm not making up for anything.
How intriguing.
Oh, it fucking well is.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
What is that face in the background? Thank you, Mr. Ollivander. Thank you. My man's got pee in it. Oh, where's me friend at?
My father always told me to keep my wand.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Hello,
I'm here for the
Beardy
spellcrafts
McBeardison.
Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I'm having the shit that's free.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about his days at Hogwarts when he was a student.
I'm coming, Sebastian.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Lumos. Leviosa. Confringo.
Failed that.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Potato. Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo.
Let me heal.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Confringo. Leviosa. Look out. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa.
Why is the controller not working? Oh.
Confringo.
Semi-controller. I'm on keyboard. fucking further. Oh, I died. Let's be having you. I need to like find where my fucking fingers lie best because it's Reducto. Oh, well, then I don't know what's going to happen.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
Do we have to do this bit again?
I did.
Why can't we just cut into
So
the
I
fighting
suppose
bit?
the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
It's perfect.
Levioso! Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso! Protego! Accio! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Lindo! Sando! Look out! Ringo! Potato! That's right, lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh, I just got absolutely twatted. No need.
Potato. Reparo.
What am I doing repairing something? Oh no. Vaporized.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
I think anyone
We
will
are,
remember
and we
that.
were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Roof.
Repairer. I'll go and see what he wants. Good as new.
There's a summit over there.
Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Quite literally. Where else is damaged? I'll wander around.
Repairer.
That's health and safety hazard. Why would you have them stack that much? I think I've gone in like a long way. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to do that.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Wolverine if it was posh.
I'd like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad... I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome. I shop at your leisure. Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frog...
Revelio.
I'm going to put that on gear.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Nice nose.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now.
Theophilus.
No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Get up, lass.
Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
shop.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Ooh, so I'm presuming that whatever is his face, Ragnarok, that one, is after us because we can see magic. Nice one. Well. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits. So, Jesus Christ, I forgot to turn that up. Turn that back down again. Jesus. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yeah. You know, come back for when part 2 is available. And I shall catch you in the next one. Peace out, my guys.